Underwood, Mr. Wright is here. So you mind if we take care of Mr. Wright first?
I'm sorry?
I have Jason Wright. So.
Great.
Great. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jason Scott Wright, file number 2022-21032FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Wright, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and a half, the date scheduled for pretrial. I will quash the April 26th of 2023 bench warrant. He did reach out to you and he did appear today. So Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed on the pretrial?
Your Honor, I believe I spoke to Mr. Wendt, and I believe Mr. Wright made a payment, and Mr. Wendt would have no objection to having him complete diversion in this matter, Your Honor. So I believe perhaps a pretrial in the first part of June to see where we are on that, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Wright, just a reminder, the economic diversion program is a really good program to try to resolve this. So, Ms. Adams, I'm going to set this over to June 21 for a pretrial. Could I get a notice of hearing to serve Mr. Wright with today? So June 21 at 8:30 in the morning. And have a seat right there and we'll get you a notice, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. I think the only thing I have left in that diversion program to do is a letter that I have right here and finish up my classes, which I have an assessment for my classes today.
Good. All right. Good. All right.
That's June 21st, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
And the court is doing the notices?
Yes, because he's here and I want to give him a notice in person. All right, I have Mr. Nowicki.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Would that be, is that gonna be Zoom or do I come in for that one too?
Say it again.
Would that be on Zoom or what?
Zoom.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Zoom. Or in person, you can do either, it doesn't matter. All right, Mr. Nowicki, go ahead and unmute your device, please.
Okay.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brandon Kennedy Nowicki. And this is file number 23-21244FH. I have Brenda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Nowicki, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is a day and time set for pretrial. Ms. Underwood, how do you wish to proceed with Mr. Nowicki?
Your Honor, I've had some discussions with Mr. Sneed regarding this matter. The current offer, as I understand it, is an attempted resisting and obstructing with no objection to its 771 determination, Your Honor. And Mr. Nowicki is also being sentenced downstairs on a assault and battery matter, Your Honor. Mr. Nowicki is in an AFC home on the west side of the state doing very well. So if I could just speak with Mr. Nowicki for a minute, maybe we'll see.
All right, Mr. Nowicki, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Underwood.
Okay.
And I want you to click on join. And when you're done speaking with Ms. Underwood, I want you to either stay there or come back. You can leave the breakout room, but not the meeting. All right.
Okay.
Mr. Hartson, hold on one second. All right, Ms. Underwood, let me bring, your client's back. So Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed with Mr. Nowicki?
I believe my client has decided that they do wish to avail themselves of that offer, Your Honor. So I believe a amended will be necessary.
So what did you say? How old is your client?
I'm,
How old are you, Mr. Nowicki? How old are you?
I'm 27. I'm going to be 28 at the end of the month.
Mr. Sneed, what's the cutoff date for HIDA now with permission?
Thought it was 26, Judge.
Okay. Okay, okay. All right, and Ms. Underwood, you said the plea would be under what?
I believe it was, hang on. The delay statute.
Delayed sentence, is that correct, Mr. Sneed? A delayed,
Yes, 771.1, Judge. And just to clarify,
Okay.
the HIDA cutoff is 25.
okay, all right. Okay, so, so he's going to plead to an added count 2 attempted resisting and obstructing a police officer under a delayed sentence. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Sneed, you'll get us the amended information today.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. All right. All right, so Mr. Nowicki, you want to raise your right hand for me?
Yep.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, good. You can put your hand down. Miss Adams, could you remind the jail I would like to have Mr. Walker, please? All right, so Mr. Nowicki, can you state your full name on the record for me?
Brandon Kennedy Nowicki.
All right, so Mr. Nowicki, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead guilty to an added count 2 attempted police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 1 year in jail and up to $1,000 fine? So is it your intention to plead guilty to that count?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay, neither the prosecutor, the defendant, or anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any possible sentence with the court other than the delayed. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
It is correct, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Mr. Trush, or I'm looking at Mr. Trushan. Is that correct, Mr. Sneed?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, and Mr. Nowicki, is that correct as far as you're aware?
Yes.
Okay. If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at your trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, Mr. Nowicki?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. So do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No.
All right. Mr. DeWitt. All right. Mr. Merritt, I'll be with you in just a moment, okay? Okay. So Mr. Nowicki, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about November 25 of 2022 in the city of Adrian, the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of attempted police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
All right. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
Your Honor.
Okay, do you understand that if I accept this plea, You will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Ms. Underwood,
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Sneed.
No, Your Honor.
All right, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be, Mr. Nowicki?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, it is.
All right, so Mr. Nowicki, on November 25 of 2022, were you in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee?
I was.
And at that time, did you come in contact with an Adrian police officer who the police report named as Sergeant Payne?
I did, Your Honor.
Was it daytime or nighttime when you met up with him?
It was daytime.
Okay, and were you walking down the street? Were you at your house? Where were you?
I had actually spent the prior night sleeping outside underneath a street lamp.
Okay, and was that downtown?
No, it was outside of town.
Okay, and so, and when did you come in contact with Mr. or Sergeant Payne?
When they had taken me to the homeless shelter.
Okay, so they picked you up where you were sleeping outside and they were taking you to the homeless shelter?
Yep.
Okay, and at some point, did you try to run away from them? Did you resist, like, Miss Underwood, perhaps you could help me a little bit with what the offense is?
Brandon, did you try to jerk away from them or get something away from them?
So what had happened was I had 3 backpacks with me and I was getting trespassed from Share the Warmth, the homeless shelter. And so when I reached down to grab my 3 backpacks, I put out one hand as counterweight and he viewed that as assault on him. Is my understanding.
Mr. Sneed, is there any objection to changing this to a no contest plea?
I have no objection to that.
All right, Mr. Nowicki and Miss Underwood, would you like to change this plea to a no contest plea?
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Nowicki, would you like to withdraw your guilty plea and change it to a no contest plea and allow Miss Underwood to place the factual basis for the offense on the record?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to ask you again, Mr. Nowicki, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about November 25, 2022, in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of attempted police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing? And if you'd like, you can say no contest.
No contest.
All right, Ms. Underwood, would you like to place the factual basis for the plea on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm reading from the police report of that date, Your Honor. And he appeared he was going to walk back to the side of Share the Warmth. As he took a few steps towards me, he dropped his left shoulder and then lunged into me, hitting me with his shoulder on my chest. I then took his arm and ordered him on the ground. He pulled away a bit and I pulled him to the ground by the arm. I believe that's sufficient, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Sneed, any additions?
I'd just like to add that narrative is by Sergeant Payne from the City of Adrian Police.
Okay, and from the police report regarding this incident. All right, all right, so based on the facts placed on the record and from the information contained in the police report from the statement of Sergeant Payne, the court finds beyond a reasonable doubt that on or about November 25 of 2022 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee, that the defendant did commit the offense of attempted police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing by striking Sergeant Payne in the chest area, and therefore the court accepts the no contest plea. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Nowicki, is, well, hold on a second. Has court complied with the MCR 6.302 B, C, and D, Ms. Underwood
It has, Your Honor.
and Mr. Sneed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's see, this court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case, but the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them, this plea will be taken as delayed. So what I'm going to do is refer this matter to the Michigan Department of Corrections for a pre-sentence investigation. Ms. Holly? Mr. Nowicki is in AFC home in Western Michigan, so he won't be able to travel in person.
Okay,
So we'll have to set it up either phone or Zoom, but I'll put you in a breakout room with Miss Holly, Mr. Nowicki. And
Okay.
when you meet with them, be truthful about your background, the events that occurred, and then Miss Holly will have someone from the Michigan Department of Corrections prepare a pre-sentence report. We'll have Miss Underwood get a copy of that. She'll review it with you. I'm going to set your sentencing out quite a bit. So Miss Adams, I'm looking for a November sentencing date, Miss Adams.
okay. For 9th at 8:15?
All right, so I'm going to set sentencing for November 9th at 8:15 in the morning, Mr. Nowicki.
Okay.
Miss Holly, when you speak with him and you get his address, could you give that to Miss Adams too?
Okay,
Okay, so Mr. Nowicki, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room for you to speak to Miss Holly. Make sure you follow all her instructions and we will see you. Miss Underwood, you're gonna get like a breakout room invitation. Don't go there. So Miss Holly, let's see.
Judge, are we gonna schedule that via Zoom as well?
Yeah, so Mr. Nowicki, do you have any objection to appearing via Zoom for your sentencing? Okay, so we'll have you appear via Zoom. All right, go ahead and join that breakout room. All right, Ms. Underwood, I'm gonna take care of Mr. Trusham real quick because I have Mr. Merritt. So, hold on, let me find out.